guys, I'm Jessica.
And I am Joe. Jessica, how was Disneyland?
I didn't go to Disney. I was working.
Making
Hello.
that paper.
Making that paper. I know. But I do miss you guys, and it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
What's our first story?
We are going to be talking about some Venom casting news.
We will also be talking about some director rumors for the upcoming remake of Akira.
Also, an update on the possible Batgirl movie.
And finally, the trailer. We'll be talking about it.
Oh, it's terrifying. But first, headlines.
Variety reported this week that Iron Fist was the most binge-watched show on Netflix, despite all of its criticism. I didn't see it personally. I haven't checked it out yet.
I did.
Was it good?
No. It was okay. It wasn't as good as the other three.
Then why was it so binge-watched?
4, I guess, if you count Daredevil twice. I don't know. You know what? I had a weird dream about this last night, too. We're not going to get into it. But it wasn't great.
All right. Well, just for that, I will check it out now.
IDW released their app on Xbox One, and you can read any one of their 10 comics. Well, they have a lot of comics, but any one of the 10 that they let you choose from for free. Ooh. Now, would you read a comic book on your TV from the Xbox?
I'm more of a paper girl, but if it's free, the answer would be yes.
I'll try anything once.
Attack on Titan Season 2 is only going to have 12 episodes instead of the original 24 episodes they had in Season 1.
It is one of the most anticipated animes of all time coming out, Season 2. Season 1 was really, really good, so I'm excited about Season 2, but cutting it in half to get it to us faster, I'm all for it.
I'm down.
Rainn Wilson has found a new home on Star Trek Discovery. That's right, he's going to be taking a new voyage into space. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar, which is probably 90% of you that have not watched the original series, he's playing a character named Harry Mudd. Now, who is Harry Mudd?
He's actually a con artist, which will be interesting because Rainn Wilson's usually the dorky, funny guy, so it's going to be interesting to see him
maybe
play
like
this character.
The Star Trek Han Solo, maybe. We'll see. All last week, we heard the rumors of a Sony Venom movie along with Silver Sable and Black Cat. But we finally got our Venom, and it is going to be Zack Efron. He's going to be playing Eddie Brock. He's already a pretty jacked kid, and he has the look. He's the perfect casting choice. You couldn't have done any better. Good job, Sony. Slow clap. Slow clap. One thing that is kind of glaring here, though, is it does not connect to the overall Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That's what I was going to ask you. How does it tie in?
I read your mind. So it doesn't tie in. What's going to happen is that Spider-Man is only kind of on loan to Marvel for the next couple of movies, and then he's going to go back to Sony. But I think this is good leverage for Marvel to say, you know what, let's include their kind of whole universe. Because Zac Efron's a big name.
He's huge, yeah.
And he would be perfect to play opposition to Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Yep.
I think that those two would have great chemistry. And they both have the look. So I'm excited for it. And it's no better time to be a comic book fan than right now. There's so much going on.
Agreed.
Congratulations, by the way, Zac Efron.
We did it again. Team No Sleep. We all know Jordan Peele from Key and Peele.
My celebrity lookalike.
Dude, he is your doppelganger.
I know.
That is so funny. Well, we obviously know he wrote and directed Get Out, which I have still yet to see.
Me too. I heard it's great, though.
Oh, all right. But until then, he also wrote Keanu. So we know that he has all these great skills. Did you know that he was rumored to direct the upcoming Akira film?
I do now.
There you go.
And I think he'd be a great choice. This is a guy that's on the verge of superstardom as a director.
We call that he's on the come up right now.
He's on the come
up.
He's
writing that. Yeah, he's on the come up.
I thought that meant something else.
Nope.
But he's going to be a superstar director, writer, actor. I think Akira is a great choice for him. It's different, obviously, from what he's used to. We've already know he can execute comedy.
Yep.
We know now he can execute horror.
Act, write, direct, the whole thing. Yeah.
And now action. This is going to be a straight-up action movie. Now, Akira did get a lot of backlash early on for whitewashing. This is one of the first films that did, actually, in the genre of, well, in geek world.
That bums me out.
It does. So Akira, they were originally going to cast Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Chris Evans. There was an outcry about that, about how there's not any Asian Americans. Obviously, Ghost in the Shell's getting a lot of that now with Scarlett Johansson. So we'll see how that does. But I have a feeling that they are going to, I think especially with Jordan Peele in this, they will definitely cast Asian leads in this, which I think is great.
I hope so. No, they need to. I mean, I understand why Hollywood picks and chooses based on ratings and then it gets them more money. I get it, but when you're sticking to anime, when you're doing an anime film, you need to stay true, in my opinion.
I agree. I mean, if especially if it's based on Japanese culture and Japanese characters, make them
And
Japanese.
we steal their movies all the time with The Grudge and Old Boy and all these
That's true,
movies.
yeah,
So it's like,
true.
give them some credit where it's due. And either way, I keep my fingers crossed that Jordan Peele gets to be director because I feel like that'd be really interesting.
Me too. I would love to see him dip his toes into like the deep down geek world like anime. I think that'd be awesome.
We're rooting for you, Peele.
Big rumor going around right now is that Joss Whedon could be writing, producing, and directing the Batgirl film. Now, if there's one good thing Joss Whedon can do a lot of good things, by the way. But if there's one good thing that he's known for, it's strong female characters.
Yes.
And nothing better would please my brain and eyes than to see him write,
Your
direct.
brain and eyes.
And to see him write and direct the Batgirl. I think that would be great. And DC needs him right now. Right now, Batman v Superman was not critically or commercially.
Does DC know that they kind of suck compared to Marvel? Like, is that a thought that goes through their head?
I'm pretty sure.
Are they just like optimistic the whole time? Like, we'll make a comeback.
I think they are optimistic the whole time, 100%.
Jeez.
But one thing DC can say that Marvel can is they have a fucking Oscar for one of their movies. Marvel can't say that.
Touche.
But that's a true story. Not saying it was any good, just saying that they got an Oscar.
The fact is
they got an Oscar. But I think with Joss Whedon on board, especially almost kind of stealing him away from Marvel, is kind of like a big deal. I would love to see Joss Whedon do a Batgirl movie.
Totally. All right, this is the most exciting piece of information for me this week. There is going to be a remake of It.
Did I tell you that It terrified me when I was a kid? Like, legit, we all saw it when we were kids. Me and Daniel, who works
Everybody
at the show.
does. That's why they hate clowns.
But we have a park in the neighborhood we grew up in that looked like the park that they played in, and there's this big sewer.
Oh, hell no.
And I don't know. I had nightmares for like a week about this goddamn Pennywise the Clown.
You were like, every time you walked by.
But I love it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this.
I'm so excited. Okay, here's the thing. Highlights. It's set in the 80s.
Instead of the 50s.
Perfect. Right.
But did you watch the old one?
Don't call me out like that. You know I didn't.
Well, here in the old one, they went from the 50s to like the 90s. So in the adult kids had to fight it as adults. And I'm curious because in this trailer, we only see the kids from the 80s, which makes me feel like they're going to set up a sequel for the modern day when they all have to be recast as older guys.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Also, I'm excited that Bill Skarsgård is going to be It, which is actually, in my opinion, a very young, attractive male. But when they do his makeup, I just Googled like a still of it.
Well, we were just looking at him, and we were like, young Tim Curry.
Young Tim Curry, for
Or David
sure.
Bowie, yeah.
For sure. Like, he's got those kind of wide-set eyes. Really handsome as his face, but when they do the makeup, he's perfect for this.
Creepy for me.
Not creepy for me, but I am surprised they went so young, but it worked. It looks good.
I can't wait for this movie. And one of the kids from Stranger Things is in it.
Yep.
This is perfect, especially being set in the 80s.
September cannot come soon enough.
Seriously, it's going to be a great movie. I'm really anticipating this. So after we're done with our superhero movies, we have It the Clown and then Star Wars. 2017 is going to be the best year for movies
Bada
ever.
bing, bada boom.
Realest guy in the room. How you doing?
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. By the way, if you like my t-shirt, be sure to check out threadless.com. They have awesome geek pop culture t-shirts or anything, pop culture related.
You're a big Bob's Burger fan.
I love Bob's Burgers. We're also going to be covering Free Comic Book Day and WeirdCon. Those are going to be our two
things coming up. Live
coming
events.
Up. Absolutely.
Free Comic Book Day. Get prizes.
And
WeirdCon.
They have the Kogi truck there.
Oh, WeirdCon. What's your line?
Get weird. Am I going to that?
Yeah, probably.
Awesome. Well, that is it for this week's #Newsfeed. Be sure to check out our channel. We have new videos premiering all week long, so be sure to subscribe and hang here for everything trending
in geek pop culture.